Okay, so this week was a big week for Marvel Minimate collectors. We got two major releases this week. First off, we've got the Series 69 two packs Most Wanted Wave, and that review is forthcoming. But I also did an unboxing video of the Marvel Now blind bag minifigure box set. And so I made this unboxing video. It was more just raw footage. I wanted to get it out right away, but I had some audio problems. And wouldn't you know it, right before I posted it, I saw that Minimate Masterworks had posted his video with pretty much the same content. And it was pretty much the same exact video with the order of the Minimates and what you were getting in the bag for each one being opened. And, I just thought, man, great minds must think alike. Or Diamond has us all programmed to do their free marketing. One or the other. It's like Zach Oates is there. You like Minimates. You want to make videos and post them online. And we're like, yeah, okay, that's no problem. Yeah, we can do that. But, it's pretty much the same exact content as I had posted. I don't want to rehash the stuff that Minimates Masterworks already gone through. So I'll post a link to Minimate Masterworks video right here. He did a great job, and he shows the order of what's in the box so you can take a look at his content. What I thought I'd do is I thought I'd just do a quick run through on the blind bag opening. So full disclosure, this set right here, bought from my local comic shop. The nice lady at the comic shop already went through and reshuffled the order, so they're not in the factory sealed order, but we'll still see what I get with each one taking it out of the box. So let's take a look at what we got here. So first off, we got the Iron Man. On the back it says he's the International Iron Man. It's the newest comic arc for Tony Stark. He's looking for the mystery behind his parents, but he looks very nice. Finally, we get a comic book Iron Man with a nice shiny sheen to him. No more of these flat color comic Iron Mans. He looks really good, very sharp. Comes with an extra head. He's got an extra head, nice smirky Tony Stark facial expression, but he doesn't come with any other accessories except for his included figure stand. So the extra head, interchangeable head, and the figure stand are the only things you're going to get. But yeah, he looks really good. But let me take a moment to talk about the insert. The insert looks really good. It's got that new Marvel Minimate picture on it. It's got the Hulk and Star-Lord and Iron Man and Captain America and Spider-Man. It's really nice bright blue. It's got some other series that they had this year. This is a new insert. So you get your Secret War series, the Civil War series. Luke's Toy Store gets a shout out. That's cool. They seem to be the biggest seller of Minimates that I've seen around. They definitely have a presence online. So some good stuff from Diamond. But yeah, he looks really great. So up next we got Deadpool. Now, I didn't know Deadpool 2099. I had no idea, even though she has these gauntlets, I had no idea that she was a female until I took off her mask. Now, see, that's what I love about Minimates. They keep current on their characters and their figures. So this was quite the mystery. So, full spoilers. I'm sorry if you didn't know Deadpool 2099 was a female. But yeah, when you pull off her mask, you find out it's a girl underneath. That's really cool. The thing I don't understand about Deadpool 2099 is what's so great about the year 2099. I mean, they've had all these like Spider-Man, Doctor Doom, Punisher 2099, but that storyline was. I remember when I was in 5th grade and I was picking those comics up. I mean, we got to move on from that year. I figure, maybe go on to like 2120. That sounds like a good rounded year, but the figure looks awesome. Good illustration. Not a lot of 3D detail on her. Just a sculpted mask. She has 3 sculpted batons, but they don't come off, so don't try to peel them off because they look like they're glued on there. And then she's got the Deadpool logo on her bracers, along with the female symbol, so she lets you know she's a girl. But then she's also got these 2 guns, and these guns are really nice, painted in a 2 color. You got little red highlights here, and that really gives the gun a lot of depth, and it looks really good. So let's find out who we got next. And you can take off her mask. She also comes with some sculpted hair, and that looks really good. She is not a friendly looking Minimate, not whatsoever. So then we get Iron Man again, and I already talked about Iron Man. Great stuff for him. Really happy with the sheen on him. So then we'll find out who we have next. Okay, so Miles Morales Spider-Man. Yeah, he looked really good. He's a little different from his prior release. He's more monochromatic. He's black with red illustration, and he's also got some gray detail on his body to bring out some depth. But he's definitely different from the one he had before. His release before had a lot of blue highlights in there, but this one doesn't have any blue highlights. This one does not come with a hover stand. It just comes with his included figure base and some webbing. Also, it has a Miles Morales head that's pretty tight to put on, but he looks really good. He's got a little bit of paint discrepancy on the back, a little bit of smudging, probably a factory error, but overall the figure looks really nice. Miles Morales, his head doesn't have a socket at the top of his head, so unless you have a hair piece that doesn't have a peg, you can't put any hair pieces in him. So next up is X-23 as Wolverine. This is an awesome figure to have. I know this was a big story arc in the X-Men series, and to have her as Wolverine is really cool. She's got the bi-claws, and she's got a cool Wolverine mask, more feminine style Wolverine mask with the hair coming out the back. You could also put this mask on a Wolverine, give him long hair. Her whole body looks okay. It's the paint on my torso is a little faded, and it makes the rest of the figure. I don't know. It's offsetting to the rest of the figure. It's definitely a QC issue, but and the boots have that funky Wolverine-ness going to them. I don't know. The front of her boots creates a gap, so they stick in there, but there's a little bit of a gap between her boot and her ankle. The alternate look is her long hair. She looks really cool with her long hair. I like that hairstyle, and she just looking very angry like a good Wolverine should. Next up is another Wolverine. Okay, so I'll just put her in the double pile. Give her an alternate look. That's what's nice about having alternate looks to these figures, because if you get doubles, you can put them in their alternate looks, put them with different teams. It's part of the fun. Next up, another International Iron Man. So I believe that's 3 International Iron Men for me now. Another Miles Morales Spider-Man figure. So we have 2 alternate looks. This head was a little bit easier to put on this body. Easier than the first one. Next up is Silk. So the Silk figure looks really good. Yeah, she's 1 per case. Her figure looks really good. Comes with 2 alternate heads. 1 masked look, 1 unmasked look. The illustration on her body looks really nice. Blends in well with the rest of the body. The paint, the red on her hands is a little faded. But for the most part, overall, a very nice figure. She's extra rare, so there's only 1 of her in the entire case. So 1 out of 18. So she's a little tough to get. If you're looking for, and if you find a fresh box of these, I would say that you could feel around in the bag, and you'd be feeling for a figure with just female hair, because all the other females in this series have some type of hood or a mask. So X-23 has a mask, and then you could feel around, and you'd feel the mask and the hair. So, and along with Spider-Gwen too, she's got a hoodie and she's also got hair. So Silk would be the only one that would just have female hair. So if you can feel around in the bag and you can find the Silk figure, and you can buy that. I definitely wouldn't bank on that. I'm just saying that might help you in your searches for Silk. But it's better than nothing. Better than going in blind with no information at all. So let's find out who's next. So up next we have Spider-Gwen. Spider-Gwen, always a big fan of this figure. She's got alternate looks, so she's got blonde hair. There's no hoodless look for her, so she's got 2 hoods. 1 hood has hair. The other hood does not with her mask, so you would just put her with her mask off, and then with the hair hood. It's weird to say that. And then, or you could put the head with the mask, and then put the hood on with that, and then she comes with some webbing and a display base. But she's really no different from the other figure releases. I don't think she's really that different. I don't have a Spider-Gwen figure right here, so I couldn't tell you for certain, but she looks pretty much the same. Not a lot to her. Basically, her webbing and her hoods are are all of the accessories you're going to get. But she looks really great. If you don't have this figure and you're looking for her, the blind bag is the way to go. Or if you can find her cheap online. Next up, the next figure we have here, another Deadpool figure. Awesome. So what I'm going to do with her, I'm going to take her mask off. Yeah, I'm going to take her mask off and I'm going to display her without her mask. So then we'll see who's next. Another Spider-Gwen figure. Up next we have Old Man Logan. He looks really good. He comes with less accessories than his Secret Wars release. He doesn't have a coat, doesn't have bracers, but he still looks really good. He's got a different facial expression, very angry facial expression. His claws look great. The color on him is awesome. Just a pretty basic Wolverine figure, but everything on him is great. Really nice figure if you don't have an Old Man Logan figure. Back looks great. He's got some great illustrated detail on his back. He's got some hair on his forearms and some veins on his forearms. That's really cool. Very good attention to detail. Alright, got an X-23 again. A lot of X-23s in this set. X-23 next to Old Man Logan there. They look great. Somebody will come along. Someone has come along. Can't wait for that movie. I'm so excited. Another Wolverine figure. Old Man Logan. You can display him bald. He's got this sweet chops, the sweet mutton chops. Some gray hair mutton chops. That's really cool. Up next, we have another Miles Morales figure. Miles Morales looks great. Up next is Space Knight. So this is really cool. This Space Knight figure. He is huge. Yeah, so this Venom Space Knight looks awesome. He's got a lot of great detail. Good white detail around his body and his forearms, on his shoulders. He's got these armor parts to him that give him a lot of bulk. He's got a lot of subtle illustration around his chest area. Just looks like a fantastic figure. You can pose him in a lot of ways. He's also got an alternate look underneath. He's got Flash Thompson. I think this is definitely my first Flash Thompson figure. But I haven't seen any other Flash Thompson figures around. I'm sure they've made some, but this is my first Flash Thompson figure. He's got his cool blonde hair, another blonde hair sculpt. He's also got a spacer between his legs and his torso that you can remove. He looks really nice. And then it comes with two extra arms and 2 extra legs for his Flash Thompson look. So if you take him apart, he's not really that hard to take apart. You don't have to take off each little armor piece. You can just take off his arms and legs and his chest piece, and you can put them back together pretty easily. Now, Venom Space Knight form, the feet don't want to stay in the sockets on the ankles. So what I'm probably going to do is I'm probably going to super glue them in there so they stay in there so I don't lose them. Because a lot of times my Minimates will like fall and then I'll lose a little piece and it'll be like in my garage and I'm wondering where it's at. So to keep them all together, I'll probably super glue them in there. But I don't like doing that with figures. I hate doing that with figures, but I'm going to do it with this one because he's got those extra legs and he's got those extra arms, so I can change him out and put him into his alternate look and not have to worry about any of the glue or anything. So that is major props to Diamond Select. Way to give us extra stuff because these legs are pretty cool. They almost look like prosthetic legs. I don't know if Flash Thompson has prosthetic legs, but these things look pretty cool. But all around, he's a really good-looking Space Knight. And then on his arms, he's got a little bit of detail on his arms. He's got the white, and he's got the Guardians of the Galaxy logo on his arms because now he's part of their team. Or I don't know, he was part of their team. I don't know if he still is. The Flash Thompson figure looks really good. I like his haircut, that bowl cut. Okay, so these are all the figures. So you get 3 Iron Men, 2 Deadpool 2099s, 2 Space Knight Venoms, 2 Old Man Logans, 1 Silk, 3 Miles Morales, 3 X-23 as Wolverine, and 2 Spider-Gwens. But here's my problem. So the reason why I wanted to get this video out and it's so important, and I didn't do a more like in-depth video, because I don't know what I'm going to do with all the double figures. So what I want to do is have a little contest. So if you want to win my doubles, so if you want to win Tony Stark, International Iron Man, a Space Knight Venom, Deadpool 2099, Logan, Miles Morales, X-23 as Wolverine, and a Spider-Gwen, then what you'll need to do is subscribe, leave a comment below, and you can leave any comment. You can say that you like Minimates, you like these figures, you don't like these figures. It doesn't matter what you say, but any comment you leave, if you're a subscriber, so you'll be entered into a drawing, and I will keep the contest open for all of 2016. So New Year's Day 2017, I'm going to release a video. It'll be a compilation video of all the stop motion that I've done, and that's when I'll announce the winner of who won all these doubles. Now, if you want to win all these doubles, just subscribe and leave a comment below. It's very simple. You know, I'm just doing this on my own. I just think these figures are a lot of fun. I think somebody else would think they're a lot of fun. Blind bags can be kind of a hassle sometime. And the one major thing is that Silk is off the table because she only comes one per box, and she was 1 out of 18. Even though this figure's costume kind of reminds me of my son's Spider-Man shoes, I still want to keep her. So yeah, if you want to win my doubles, please enter in the contest. Good luck. Thank you for watching, and as always, be kind to yourself.